On the far sideline, most Ravens players and coaches locked arms during the national anthem. About 10 Ravens kneeled. A similar scene played out on the near sideline with Jacksonville Jaguars owner Shad, who has been a supporter of President Trump, locking arms with his players. The show of unity came 2 days after Trump was critical of NFL players for protesting during the national anthem. Sunday is expected to be a day of protest around the NFL. CBS is reporting that the Steelers won't leave their locker room during the national anthem, and the Ravens and Jaguars, who are playing the first game of the day at Wembley Stadium, may have set the tone. Among the Ravens kneeling were wide receiver Mike Wallace, linebackers C.J. Mosley, Terrell Suggs and Zadarius Smith, defensive tackle Carl Davis and defensive backs Tony Jefferson, Lardarius Webb and Anthony Levine Sr. The display marked the first time any Raven player has showed any form of protest during the anthem. Former Raven Ray Lewis, an honorary captain for the game, also took a knee during the anthem in between Mosley and Wallace. The players then stood during a rendition of God Save Our Queen. Ravens owner Steve Bisciotti spoke to several of his veterans on the field before game, including Suggs, Levine and tight end Benjamin Watson. In a statement released by the team during the first quarter of the game, Bisciotti said, "We recognize our players' influence. We respect their demonstration and support them 100%. All voices need to be heard. That's democracy in its highest form." Khan also released a statement during the game. "It was a privilege to stand on the sidelines with the Jacksonville Jaguars today for the playing of the U.S. national anthem at Wembley Stadium. I met with our team captains prior to the game to express my support for them, all NFL players and the league following the divisive and contentious remarks made by President Trump, and was honored to be arm-in-arm with them, their teammates and our coaches during our anthem." During a rally on Friday night in Alabama, Trump challenged team owners to get rid of players that protest during the anthem, and called on fans to walk out of games if such protests go on. "That's a total disrespect of our heritage. That's a total disrespect of everything that we stand for," Trump said. "Wouldn't you love to see one of those NFL owners, when somebody disrespects our flag, you'd say, 'Get that son of a bitch off the field right now. Out. He's fired.'" Trump drew sharp rebukes from around the sports world Saturday, including from basketball stars LeBron James and Stephen Curry. On Friday, Oakland Athletics catcher Bruce Maxwell also is believed to be the first player in Major League Baseball to take a knee during the national anthem. Trump's comments also prompted responses from NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell, Executive Director of the Players Association DeMaurice Smith. "The NFL and our players are at our best when we help create a sense of unity in our country and our culture," Goodell said in a statement. "There is no better example than the amazing response from our clubs and players to the terrible natural disasters we've experienced over the last month." Divisive comments like these demonstrate an unfortunate lack of respect for the NFL, our great game and all of our players, and a failure to understand the overwhelming force for good our clubs and players represent in our communities. Many NFL owners also weighed in, with John Mara and Steve Tisch of the New York Giants calling Trump's comments inappropriate, offensive and divisive. Jed York, the CEO of the San Francisco 49ers, called them callous and offensive. New England Patriots chairman and CEO Bob Kraft, a known Trump supporter, said in a statement Sunday that he was disappointed in the tone of the president's comments. "I am proud to be associated with so many players who make such tremendous contributions in positively impacting our communities," Kraft said in a statement. "Their efforts, both on and off the field, help bring people together and make our community stronger. There is no greater unifier in this country than sports, and unfortunately, nothing more divisive than politics. I think our political leaders could learn a lot from the lessons of teamwork and the importance of working together toward a common goal." Anthem protests started last year when former San Francisco 49ers quarterback Colin Kaepernick sat during the national anthem before a preseason game last August. Kaepernick, who later started kneeling before the anthem, said he was protesting social and racial inequality. Kaepernick remains unsigned, spurring talk that he's been blackballed because of his social activism. When Ravens starting quarterback Joe Flacco was out with a back injury at the start of training camp, the team explored signing Kaepernick. Ultimately, they decided against it, and they were widely criticized for their public flirtation with the free agent quarterback. Piciotti said at a fan forum at M&T Bank Stadium in July, which was attended by Goodell, that he didn't like how Kaepernick sat for the anthem, but he did appreciate how he went from sitting to kneeling. He also said pray for us after he acknowledged the team was weighing the decision. That comment led to much national criticism on Piciotti.